Welcome to WeList. Today we are counting down the 10 best PlayStation games according to Redo.com. As the title implies, our list only contains games made for the original PlayStation. Games of PS2, PS3 and PS4 are not included. Also, we'd like to point out that we have only included one game per franchise. Without further ado, let's get started. At number 10, we have Tekken 3. You won't often see a fighting game making it into any top 10 lists of this kind, especially not in console generations post-PlayStation 1 era. But the 80s and the 90s were the golden years of fighting games thanks to the popularity of Street Fighter. Tekken 3 was a joy to play in 1997, even though the graphics look outdated by today's standards. At number 9, we have an important role-playing game from 1999, Chrono Cross. Spiritual successor to SNES classic Chrono Trigger, the game has 12 alternate endings. Chrono Cross is one of the prettiest looking games on the PS1. Couple that with a great soundtrack and you have a game every RPG fan must experience. Number 8 on our list is the 9th installment of the Final Fantasy series. It was going to be either Final Fantasy 9 or 7, as we can only pick one game per franchise. In the end, we decided to go with 9, as it just stood the test of time better with its graphics and gameplay. Number 7 is Crash Bandicoot World. Third game of the series, which is synonymous with the PlayStation 1. You could make a case for all Crash Bandicoot games to be on this list as they are all very good, but there is no doubt Crash Bandicoot World is the most refined adventure of Crash. At number 6, we have Soul Reaver, the second game in the Legacy of Kain series. Developed by Crystal Dynamics, Soul Reaver looked incredible. It is probably the best looking 3D game on the PS1, so good it almost looks like an early PS2 game. It aged so well, even modern gamers who don't like retro games may find it enjoyable. At number 5, we have a survival horror classic, Silent Hill. Even though the foggy streets of Silent Hill are the direct result of PlayStation 1's technical limitations, the developers managed to turn that disadvantage into one of the most recognizable locations in gaming. If you can overlook some of the ridiculously difficult puzzles, Silent Hill is one of the best experiences on the console. At number 4, we have Tomb Raider, an action platformer from 1996. The first game of the Tomb Raider franchise deserves to be on this list not only for its clever puzzles and beautiful environments, but also for giving us Lara Croft, arguably the most iconic female character in gaming. Plus, even though its shooting mechanics are nothing like modern games, Tomb Raider is responsible for the popularization of 3D games with behind-the-back camera and for the emergence of games like Uncharted and modern third-person shooters. Number 3 is a timeless classic, Castlevania Symphony of the Night. This is a game no one saw coming. Second half of the 90s was a silly time in gaming. Some people thought that 2D games were a thing of the past. No one was expecting a 2D side-scrolling masterpiece in the middle of the 3D boom. It's ironic that one of the best games of a 3D dominated generation is a 2D side-scrolling RPG with heavy Metroid influence. At number 2, we have another survival horror classic, Resident Evil 2. Unlike the first game, which has unbearably outdated graphics and gameplay, Resident Evil 2, with its atmosphere and cinematic storytelling, is a game even the modern gamers will appreciate. Before we reveal our number 1, here are some games that are worth mentioning. And at the top of our list is Hideo Kojima's 1998 masterpiece, Metal Gear Solid. We could make many arguments that this first game is still the best one in the series. Its cinematic storytelling is unrivaled. When it comes to graphics, they are obviously primitive by today's standards, but in the 90s there was nothing more detailed on the PS1. If your favorite PS1 games are not on the list, please share them in the comment section. To watch all our content and see many more countdowns like this, you can follow us by clicking on that subscribe button. Thanks for watching video.